It is 1734 on Saturday, May the 2nd. And welcome to episode 27, the big 27. We've officially eclipsed every other week. So if I were to, I still don't know when I'm publishing these videos, but if I were to publish a video every other week, it would be longer than a year because there are 52 weeks in a year. So 26 is half of 52. And on YouTube, you can only publish, as far as I know, a year in advance. So I'm going to have to do, I've already decided I'm going to do it every month, once a week, I'm going to say. Weekly uploads of these episodes. That's insane. I didn't think I was going to make this many videos, and hopefully I don't make 52, because then what am I going to do? Post them like once a day? I don't know. Anyway, we're back with another day, another big plate of Indian food, and this is a biggie. This is a big guy, a big boy. I think this is more than yesterday. By the way, yesterday, I ate too much food yesterday. It's official. I ate too much food. What did it for me was I was eating the Timbits, the Tim Hortons yesterday, and I decided to go for seconds on the Timbits. And that was a mistake. What I should have done was just had half of each muffin like I planned, half of the brownie, and then I should have just had one of each Timbit and called it a night, because I felt good. But then I thought, hey, let's go for seconds because I'm an idiot. And I did that, and it was too much. And so I don't know if I had a hard night yesterday, but it was a little tricky. It was a bit tricky. There was like a point where I thought, am I gonna like throw up because I ate too much? Not that I was feeling queasy or anything, and not that I've ever thrown up due to too much food before, but I definitely ate too much. And because I had a whole pizza, well, it was a small pizza, but I had a pizza for lunch, and then I had Indian food, and then I had a whole bunch of Tim Hortons. So it was definitely too much food. Tonight, I'm going to be eating a lot of food as well. Hopefully, I'll feel a little better today. I think I'm going to. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to do for dessert. I think so. I don't know. This is going to be, I'm going to sort of wing it again and just go by how I feel. So this is going in the microwave. So I'm probably going to have to cook this multiple times because there's a lot of food there. So we'll start with 90 seconds. Got my microphone on, good. So I'll show you what we're listening to. I think it's different from yesterday. I don't remember what we listened to yesterday. It was probably Cries from a Defective Mind. That is Cohesive Deterioration. That one's from February of 2024. And that's right at the end of the song. It's about to stop in like probably less than a minute. So I guess I must have been quite tired at the end of that. Drumming wise, I was quite tired. So we still have like 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. I've got a really nice looking collection of pastries here, Timbits, on the bottom here, and then also up top here. So that's pretty cool. And then right here, by the way, that's the smile cookie that I was talking about, even though that's digitized. It's not how it actually looks, but that's what they're trying to do. Oh yeah, smile cookie, support local charities. Okay, so it's done. Quote unquote done. We'll see how done it actually is. Hopefully I can one-hand this. I can, because the plate's not too hot yet. Okay, so before I point the camera, okay, I guess I can point the camera, but I have to look at the plate so I don't screw it up. What I have to do, what I keep forgetting to do, is make sure it's all down, all off on the side here, and then I can flip it over. Ideally, I would use 2 hands, but yeah, I screwed it up. Whatever. Yeah, you need to use 2 hands in order to best accomplish what I tried to do. So let's get my spoon and let's just poke around, see what the temperature's like. Yeah, it's quite a pile of food here. I'm assuming I'm going to have to do it for another 90. I still haven't taken a bite though. Okay, let's get a bite in. Oh, yeah, it's still cold. All right, so let's do 90 seconds. And then if the center is warm enough, I'll call it, because from what we've learned, the edges, the perimeter gets really hot and then the center isn't quite as hot. So as long as the center is warm enough, I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, I just have to put this down for a second. I have to 2-hand this. That's what she said. No, I'm not gonna. I can't 2-hand this because it's all ruined now. I have to put new plastic on because it got all dirty. So now when I put it back on the plate gets all dirty. I hate that. Yeah. So next time I know I'm gonna have to 2-hand it. I was trying to like hold the camera at the same time, so it's definitely not what you should do. All right, so the plate is almost clean. All right, the plate is basically clean. Actually, no, it's not. Now it is. Should I even put it on? I'll just leave it off. Hopefully it doesn't make a mess in the microwave. No, I should put, yeah, I'll put it on. This is a really bad video so far. Episode 27s are always bad. That was a joke. Okay. All right, the plastic is on the plate. I'm sorry you didn't get to see it. I'm sure you are really wishing you could have seen that. Obviously, I'm joking. All right, so let's stick her in for another 90. Yeah, so I was thinking about not even having breakfast this morning, but I did have breakfast. I had 2 very small pancakes with blueberries, and because I've been having all these huge meals, I've been having smaller pancakes in the morning. And so I've only been using 4 chocolate chips per. 4 chocolate chips? 4 chocolate chips. Where did the D come from? 4 chocolate chips per pancake. And so I had the pancakes I had today were like the smallest ones I've ever had in my life. And then, because I wasn't really hungry because I was still full from last night, from yesterday in general. And then this for lunch, I only had an apple. I didn't even have my fried egg sandwich. So, I am hungry. I'm definitely hungry. I'm looking forward to eating. So, actually, you know what? Let's stop it and I'll just stick my finger in it. I'll finger the food. It's pretty hot. Okay, I'm going to take it out and then I'm going to take the plastic off. So give me a second. We're like almost 10 minutes in and I haven't even eaten anything yet. Yesterday's video was like an hour and a half. I'm assuming no one's even watching these. Okay, I 2-handed it. So I'm just taking a bite of the center. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to do that because it's going to get too hot otherwise. Come on. Okay, got it. Yeah, I feel like this batch of Indian food is spicier than what I've experienced. Okay, I'm just pulling my pants up. I'm gonna have to two-hand the plate, so let's put this on the tripod. I guess I did tell my story about how I ate too much yesterday, so that's probably where a lot of the time went. All right, let's bring the food over. I'll do it like this. This will make it easy for me to remember. Hello. Okay. So let's put this over here like so. And we're back. So here is your gigantic feast of Indian food once again. So just a reminder, on the bottom we have vegetable fried rice. On this side, this strip, we have the sog chicken, which is curried, what is that called? Spinach, curried spinach with some chicken. On this side, we have chicken curry. And in the middle, we have mixed vegetables. And then on the top, we have a cut up piece of naan. All right, so let's just dig right in. Try to get through this. Oh yeah, tastes really good. It's definitely not too hot, the stuff in the center. However, that means I'm only eating the mixed vegetables. So let's try some of the sog chicken. Yeah, the sog chicken seems to be mostly about the sauce, the pureed, not the pureed, the curried spinach. It does taste very good. It's perfect with the rice and the naan. And the chicken curry, of course. Probably my favorite. Oh my God, this tastes so good. Ooh. Yeah, so I definitely overdid it yesterday. But I made it through the night without dying. Oh. And then today I was just basically just waiting until supper. So. This morning I arranged the donuts, all the Tim Hortons baked good stuff in those containers. I really like how it looks. I separated them by the type of Timbit, so I have like one style of Timbit here, then another, and they're all separated. It looks like a Tim Hortons restaurant. Okay, let's push the outer stuff in. Yeah, that sog chicken is perfect sauce for the rice and the naan. Tastes so good. It might look like baby diarrhea, but it sure doesn't taste like it, I'm assuming. I've never had baby diarrhea, but some things you just have a sense, whether you'd like it or not, right? It reminds me of something like it. I guess this could be a part of my stand-up comedy bits, my stand-up comedy act that I've never fully developed and that I never will. But this could be a part of that. It just, what I just talked about reminding me of it. So basically, you know how you like certain foods and you don't like other foods? And then someone asks you if you want to try this or if you want some of this. And you're like, no, I don't like that. Like with me, there's various things I can choose. I'm a picky eater, but you know, like potato salad or something. And I'm like, no, I hate mayonnaise. And then the person asks, well, have you ever tried this? And I'm like, no, but I hate mayonnaise and I think it smells disgusting. And then they say, well, how do you know if you haven't tried it? And then my response would be, I've never said this, but this is something I thought about. You know, you could just say, well, I don't like eating dog shit. I've never tried dog shit, but I know I screwed up the punchline. But I've never tried eating feces, but I know I wouldn't like it. Anyway, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. A better comedian could definitely make that into a better joke. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm like, so I've got at least two more meals of this. Maybe even 3, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna be like. Getting that vegetable fried rice was such a good idea. So basically that Indian restaurant, they have Indian food, but then they also have like Indo-Chinese food, which is, I guess, a combination of Indian and Chinese or whatever. And I think the vegetable fried rice is in that category, though it's also in the Indian section of their menu. When you click on their menu, it asks you, before you even see the menu, it asks you if you want to see the Indian cuisine or the Indo-Chinese cuisine. So actually, I think some of the dishes appear in both of those menus. So there you go. I just answered my own question. This is my favorite part of the song. I'm pretty sure I showcased this the last time it came on. I have to blow my nose, sorry. This is spicier than usual. But yeah, last time we listened to this song, I'm sure I showcased it. It's just, there was a very, I really like the droning keyboard part in that section. It sort of takes over the song, and the drums are just going crazy, and I really love it. Okay. All right, so let's finish this. I probably should have left it in for the full 90 seconds, but it still tastes good. pounding it now. Yeah, so all I ate today was 2 tiny pancakes and an apple. That's it. I'm sure eating like I'm famished right now. Whew. All right. I finished it. Whew, well, that was really good. Yet again. So I got 2 more days of that. And now we're off to the dessert section of our meal, portion of our meal. So what am I going to do? I think it's just the same thing. I got to bring my plate over and cutlery and some milk, and also bring those containers. All right, so give me a second. I guess I can show you what I'm doing over there. All right, so let's rinse off these things. The spoon. I don't think I need the spoon, but I do need the knife and the fork. I was thinking I might even nuke the brownie, like the half brownie. I bet it would taste good nuked. I think I'll do that, yeah. Everything else I think should be fine without nuking it. Yeah, and I had an idea actually. So I'm going to switch up the menu tonight for the dessert. Instead of having one of each Timbit, because I already did one of each Timbit, and I can sort of create like a ranking system. So it'll be similar to, when I had the donuts last time. So the first night I tried half of every donut. And then the second night I had my top 5 donuts, I believe it was, as opposed to 7. No, there were 14, weren't there? Yeah, so my top 10 as opposed to top 14. So I'm gonna do the same thing with the Timbits today. Now I don't know what the number is, but so basically the ones that had the filling, I'm not gonna eat those. So that was the lime cheesecake and the creme brulee. They didn't wow me. I was not wowed. So I don't think I have to revisit them. With that being said, they did taste good. That lime cheesecake flavor was very, very strange. I mentioned that yesterday, but it wasn't offensive, and it sort of reminded me of sour candy. I ate 2 of them. So we have to finish off the half muffins. I put the filled muffins in the fridge. I also wrapped them in this. What is this called? Plastic? Okay, so I'm going to unwrap everything. I also wrap the brownie just in case. But yeah, I read on the box that it says to stick the filled donuts in the fridge at the end of the day. So maybe I didn't have to put the non-filled donuts in the fridge, like I did last time. All right, so let's take everything off. The muffins are still very soft, so I'm certain that they'll taste good. So the fruit explosion muffin and the strawberry cheesecake muffin were both in the fridge. Yeah, I have the chocolate chip muffin right in my hands there, and it's still really soft, so I have high hopes for that one. They're all soft, so I mean, those muffins were amazing. I did look on the internet yesterday to try and figure out when Tim Hortons started selling muffins, and apparently it occurred in the 80s. So I was alive back then, but it's probably just a case of me not trying them until later. It was funny, I didn't remember, yesterday I didn't remember if I tried the chocolate chip muffin. And then I and then I took a bite of it and I was like, oh yeah, I've 100% eaten this. It tasted exactly the same as I remembered. So yeah, I think what would have happened is, you know, I'm a chocolate guy, so when I felt the need to try the muffins, I was like, okay, well, let's try the chocolate chip muffin because I like chocolate. And I tried that. And then for some reason, I tried the blueberry one. I'm not sure why. I mean, I've always been a blueberry fan, but I don't think blueberries were necessarily a permanent part of my life or anything. I'm just trying to think what I would have had with blueberries in it that made me like them so much, but I'm not sure. Either way, I've always been a blueberry fan, and so I guess the next logical step was to try the blueberry muffin, and it ended up being amazing. So I was like, okay, well, let's just eat this because it was basically like eating cake. So I'm just unwrapping everything. I mean, the brownie is still soft, but I do really want to try it in the microwave. So I'm going to put the brownie on its own little plate. That's my usual dessert plate. It's a very small plate that normally I put my 2 cookies on. This is the longest I've gone without eating my cookies by far. It's been so long. And what else I thought I would do was I would eat half of these donuts. Okay, so let's just hold off. I'll bring everything over and then I'll finish. I forgot that everything was wrapped, so I had to do some of that. So there are 3 donuts in here. So if I have half of each, then that'll be like 1.5 full donuts. 1.5 donuts total if I eat them. And then if I do the top whatever Timbits, and then half a brownie, and then basically 2 muffins. So I'm still eating like a lot of stuff today. Hopefully I don't overdo it though. I should just listen to my body because I know when I'm eating too much because my body tells me. I can just feel it. Okay. So, yeah. So, what do? What? I don't even know what I'm doing now. Oh, I want to get the brownie, even though it's going to go in the microwave. I need to keep it near me so that I know that I have it. All right. And I need my cutlery. I forgot my cutlery. I don't know, my stomach still feels pretty big. I don't even think I've started digesting what I ate yesterday. So this is going to be interesting. Oh. Okay, so first off, here's the food. So this is your muffins. Looks very pretty. So the question is, what do I do now? Well, I have to, yeah, I don't know why I brought this one. Oh, I do know why I brought this one. So I'll just show you what I have here. So this right here, that looks so good, doesn't it? So on the right here, or on my right, that's the cappuccino Timbits. In the middle, we have the chocolate glazed, and on the left, we have the sour cream glazed. So I think, yeah, these are also in here, but there are no sour cream glazed. So I need a sour cream glazed. I foresee bad things about to happen. Okay, so there's a sour cream glazed. I'll just grab a chocolate glazed as well while I'm here. And I'll just grab a, whatever this is too, the cappuccino. Yeah, because I'm definitely eating all three of those. All right, so then what? Then I think I can put this away. All right, so where should I put it? Just on the floor, I guess? Donuts on the floor. And then these donuts, right, or these Timbits right here, those are all the other ones. So, okay, on the left here, my left, we have the cappuccino, then we have the birthday cake, then this one's basically just a separator. This is 3 chocolate glazed. This is the fireworks one, and then these are the vanilla dip. The vanilla dip seem to have not held up very well. They're getting all slimy, like the glaze is, or the glaze is melting. So honestly, I'm not going to have a vanilla dip. I'm going to have the birthday cake. So that's only 4. So yeah, I'll have one of these too, the fireworks ones. Okay, so I'll eat this, and then I'll see how I feel. Because tomorrow it's basically going to be, tomorrow there's going to be no more muffins. So then I can go a little more heavy on the Timbits. And I can also finish off the donuts. Okay, so let's leave it at that for now. Oh. Okay, so here's your meal so far. Looks very nice. My arm is killing me. And there's your brownie, which I will nuke and eat after. Okay, so I'm gonna eat all this, then I'm gonna eat the brownie, then I'm gonna see how I feel, and if I'm able to eat half of each of those donuts. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me. And then tomorrow, it's just gonna be Timbits and those donuts. Okay, so let's start off with the muffins, just like yesterday. All right, so where's my milk? Here's my milk. Okay. Here's your muffin. Oh yeah, it still tastes so good. Oh my God. Now the blueberry. I think it's wild blueberry, that's what they say it is. It also has the streusel on the top. Oh, these muffins are just like the most ridiculous thing ever. And then this is the fruity explosion. It's got the explosive filling in the center, which I didn't really get much of. Yeah, the muffins are very unhealthy. That's why they taste so good. So that's probably what contributed to me not feeling the greatest yesterday. Is I had 2 muffins and all of the Timbits and stuff. So this is the strawberry cheesecake. It looks so cool with the red in there. And then I don't know what that crust is on the top. It's like, it's not a crust. It's what's the word? I don't know. There was a word. I said it yesterday, but I can't forget what it is. But Oh yeah. So these 2 muffins were both in the fridge. The fruit explosion and the strawberry cheesecake. And they still taste amazing. They taste so good. I feel like they hold up better compared to the donuts. Even these ones also held up amazingly. So do I just do the muffins first? I'll just do the muffins first. How about that? Oh, so excessive. I've never had multiple muffins at the same time. I've had multiple donuts at the same time and Timbits, but never muffins. Yeah, this is going to be really, really hard to eat all this stuff, especially considering the amount of Indian food I had. Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll finish the muffins and then I'll finish this. I probably won't even be able to eat any donuts tonight. I'm just going to have the Timbits and the brownie and that's it. If I can even make it to that point. So good. All right. one left. Oh my God. Oh. So I just ate 2 muffins, which is a lot. I wonder how many calories there are per muffin. There's a lot. Those are some pretty big muffins. They were really good though. I liked all of them. I think my favorites are still the blueberry and the chocolate chip. But those other 2, like the fruit explosion one, is right up there as well. And then the strawberry cheesecake one was really good too, but I think I did prefer the fruit explosion over that. But they were both really good. But I think my favorites are still the wild blueberry and the chocolate chip. So, but congratulations, Tim Hortons. You know how to make muffins. And Timbits, and, well, the brownie might be the weakest thing, the weakest link. But it still tastes really good, but still. The brownie I got at Longo's, like the last brownie I had, just a couple days ago, that was just ridiculous. And then I wonder which one I prefer, the triple chocolate brownie or this Tim Hortons brownie. I'm looking at the brownie, by the way. I forgot that it wasn't on screen. There, now it's on screen. Yeah, the triple chocolate brownie that had the caramel in it. That's the one the killer brownie that I got, that I ate. I don't even know how long ago that was. We're on episode 27 now. We've almost done, wow, 4 weeks worth of episodes. Is that true? It probably is. Because I guess 2 days I recorded 2 videos. I recorded two videos on 2 separate days. On the same day. That's what I'm trying to say. Did I say that properly? Because yesterday I went into town and I recorded a video on location, and then I recorded a video at night. So I recorded two videos in one day. And I did that twice. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the proper wording. But then I also took like probably 2 days off. Maybe more, I'm not sure, but been doing this for a while. I did not weigh myself this morning because I knew what it was going to be. I didn't know the number, but I knew it was going to be a lot. Because I hadn't digested my food yet. So, and it's going to be a while until until my weight gets back under control, because I have a lot of food to eat over the next little while. Actually, I'll show you this. This is what else I did this morning. Actually, I made a mistake, an error. I was all happy and proud about the stuff that I bought at the grocery store yesterday. And I didn't realize that, I'm going to the grocery store in a week. And I actually have too many dessert items from now until next time I'm at the grocery store. And I wanted to get 2 cakes at the grocery store next time I go. But I'm not going to be able to do that anymore because I bought too many desserts. And so what I did is I wrote all the best before dates right here. And so on May 6th is the cheesecake that I bought. I haven't even gotten to that yet. So today is the 2nd. Yeah, today's May 2nd. And so tomorrow I'm having Timbits again, the 3rd. And then 4th, yeah, so I have it written down here. So I'll keep saying what I was saying. So May 11th is the chocolate croissants. May 12th is the cinnamon croissants. May 12th is the the brookies, so the brownie cookies, or the cookie brownies. May the 13th is the fudge brownie, and then May the 24th is the 2-bite brownies. So that's a long time from now. And so then I wrote out my meals for the next week. So I'm having Tim's tonight, Tim's tomorrow. Then I'm having cheesecake, cheesecake, cheesecake. And then I'm having the croissants. And so I think I can eat like a whole box of croissants in one day. And so I thought I would sort of half them up. So I would have half the chocolate ones, half of the cinnamon ones, and I'll do that for 2 days. And I should be able to get through all the croissants. However, then on the 9th is the Saturday. And so that's when I would get my cake. My 2 cakes, I was gonna get 2 cakes, but I still have the brookie to eat and the fudge brownie. Yeah, the brookies and the fudge brownie to eat. And they expire on the 12th and the 13th. So the 9th is only 3 days before, right? So I have to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I was sort of thinking about what I could do. I mean, honestly, it probably just comes down to me not being able to buy 2 cakes at the grocery store next time. I'm definitely going to get at least 1. So if I eat... So for the brookies and the fudge brownie, I figured I can split them in half and then I'll just have them on 2 days each. So I'll have half of the brookies and half of the fudge brownie on one day, and then I'll do the same thing on the next day. So that could be the 9th and the 10th. And generally when I buy those cakes at the grocery store, they're good for 5 days or 6 days. So that's going to matter. The best before date is going to matter. I'm going to have to try to work some magic on the best before dates to see if I can swing it. So 9th and 10th, we have the brookies and the fudge brownie. And then 11, 12, 13, and 14 will either be 2 cakes or what I might just do is I can get the bigger version of that chocolate brownie cheesecake that I've gotten twice before. But I had the smaller version. So if I get the bigger version, I'll probably split it into 3 instead of 2. And it'll taste really good, and I'll just have that, assuming the best before date is far enough into the future. So, and then I still have the Pop-Tarts and the cereal and the chocolate bars. So it's not like I'm gonna starve for dessert. I have plenty of food to eat. Okay, so let's finish off what we have here. The question is, I think I'm going to split them, yeah, because they're not quite 1 bite. They're 2 bite. So those ones are going to be good, I can tell. This one's going to be good. It cuts very nicely. This one is probably going to be good as well. And this one is going to be good as well. Yeah, so definitely... So on the right here, on my right, we have the fireworks Timbit. So definitely the fireworks Timbit. I don't know if you can see this or not, probably not. But the fireworks Timbit and the birthday cake Timbit they must have the same base donut. And then they just have a different exterior. Because it looks the same on the inside, right? You have your little... I don't even know what's on the inside. It's like little chunks of something, but I don't even know what those are. But the outside is different. So I think these are all going to taste good because they cut very nicely. The cappuccino one is its own beast. I don't think any other one has that base donut. So that's a unique one. And I do like it. It smells like cappuccino. This is its own one as well, the chocolate glazed. Though I guess the chocolate brulee one is made from this, but this is my favorite Timbit, the chocolate glazed one. It also has the best texture. And this one's really good too, the sour cream glazed one. Okay, so should I just use my knife or what? Or do I use my fork? I'm not sure. So here we have it. This is the sour cream glazed. Very good. Oh my God. Tastes even better than yesterday. Not even lying. The glaze on the chocolate glazed has not started melting. I mean, it has like slightly, but not excessively. I love the inside though. All right, yeah. So good. By the way, I think the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs is starting tonight. I don't know if it's on right now. Also, my TV remote is over there. I'm not getting up. Right now, My Two Dads is on. My Two Dads, starring Stacey Keenan. She was a very good child actor. And apparently she was also in Step by Step, that sitcom. I remember watching that when I was younger. That's probably where I knew her from, because she was always a familiar face in my head. When this show came on, I don't think I saw this My Two Dads when it initially aired. This was like late 80s, early 90s type of deal. It was before she was on Step by Step, which I guess was Step by Step in the 80s as well, or it was in the 90s, but this must be 80s. You can tell by the hairstyles and the clothing, but I saw her, like this show, as My Two Dads started coming on, I knew her from that, but I saw her in a movie. I forget what the movie was called. It was like Lisa or something. Is that what it was called? I think it was a girl's name, but that came on on TV several years ago, and it was like a thriller, I think, mystery thriller type of movie. I liked it. It was good. She's very good in it. She's a very good actor, and she was still young in that movie. So this is probably around this time. She's like a young teenager or something like that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I when that movie came on, I knew her. Like I knew I've seen her before, but I couldn't place her. And so I remember going on her IMDb and noticed that she was on Step by Step. And it's like I don't distinctly remember I don't remember watching Step by Step religiously when I was younger, but I do remember seeing it on TV a lot. And I probably watched a bit of it. And I probably saw her on TV and probably thought, how old was she? Because I was younger I was young at that time too. I wonder if she's older than me or younger. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's continue eating. I'm feeling good. I'm pretty sure I can finish. I got the brownie too. I'm pretty sure I can finish everything. I just don't want to eat too much again. So this one is the cappuccino one. It's got the brown, sort of coffee infused inside, and it has a glaze as well. Wow. It's very fresh. This was a very fresh Timbit. I'm still not sold on the taste though. I can't make up my mind on whether I like the cappuccino Timbit. This is I've already shown this, but this is the birthday cake Timbit. What makes a birthday cake a birthday cake? I don't know. Wow. That is a fresh Timbit. Day after fresh Timbit. Tastes very good. Yeah, I mean the flavor, yeah, I'm not sold. I mean, these are my two favorites. I think they'll always be my two favorites. I really wish I could have tried the old-fashioned glazed and the old-fashioned Timbit. It's just they didn't, none of the Tim Hortons had them. So, all right, so let's try the fireworks one. I don't know why it's called the fire. Well, I'm assuming because, you know, initially it was supposed to have these pink sprinkles. So you can see sprinkles, but those aren't the sprinkles I'm talking about. Those are just left over from touching the birthday cake donut. Those are the birthday cake sprinkles. The fireworks sprinkles basically disintegrated and they melted into like just a pink substance. Man, all these Timbits are very fresh. Tastes very good. I mean, it tastes good. I have to pay more attention the next time I have the birthday cake one and the fireworks one, because they have the same base donut, but I want to see if they taste very similar or not. So on my next go around, I'll pay more attention. But yeah, definitely my favorite, chocolate glazed and sour cream glazed. So chocolate, you know me, you've been following me. I'm a Choco guy, a Chocoholic, and so chocolate is usually my number one. And then for a non-chocolate donut, this sour cream glazed is just phenomenal. Like, that's right up there with the chocolate glazed. These are my two faves. That's why I wanted to get a 20-pack dedicated to these two Timbits. So I did that yesterday, but not exactly in that way. But I do have 10 of the sour cream glazed. I guess not anymore because I ate some yesterday and today. But I do have 10 more of the chocolate glazed. So tomorrow's episode is going to be dedicated to eating the chocolate glazed and the sour cream glazed. And I'm also going to eat those donuts that I got. So we have the two coconut donuts. One of them's a coconut chocolate glazed, and the other is a coconut old-fashioned glazed. So I do get my taste of the old-fashioned version of a variant of the donut, which it does have a distinct taste that is lacking in all of these Timbits. So looking forward to that. And I also got the double chocolate donut, which is once again amongst my favorite. That's the donut that allowed me to score 3 goals one morning, when I was a wee boy playing hockey. I've already told that story. Okay, so let's just go back down the line again. I still have the brownie to eat. So here, I don't have to show you a close-up. This is the sour cream glaze. Oh my God. Yeah, what they really need to do is combine the sour cream glazed and the chocolate glazed. Make it a donut or a Timbit. Apparently they did that before. Actually, I have my phone here. I just want to see if that's true or not. Because I remember seeing this on TV. Justin Bieber had a donut. I'm pretty sure it was that. It was sour cream glazed with chocolate. And I think it was a Timbit, not a donut. But I'm just going to Google that. So we'll do Justin Bieber. So it has tour, Justin Bieber songs, Justin Bieber baby, Justin Bieber baby. That's a tongue twister. Justin Bieber net worth, Justin Bieber Grammy performance. I typed in Justin Bieber. Okay, now I fixed it. Justin Bieber, Tim Hortons. How about that? The Justin Bieber and Tim Hortons partnership, launched in 2021, featured Tim Biebs. Oh, it's not quite as I thought. Okay, so apparently They introduced, I think, Tim Biebs Timbits. Tim Biebs, specialty Timbits flavors. So apparently there were three different Timbits flavors. This was the collaboration between Justin Bieber and Tim Hortons. This was in 2021, apparently. I remember seeing commercials for this. So apparently there was a chocolate white fudge Timbit. I'm not sure. Yeah, I would try that for sure. He seems to be a chocolate guy too. Sour cream chocolate chip. That's the one I thought. But apparently, I'm assuming it was just like the sour cream glazed Timbit with chocolate chips in it, which I'm assuming would still taste good. But what I was thinking was like a meld. You know what, like marble, how it has like two different kind of flavors? Sort of like the strawberry cheesecake muffin, how it had the different color of batter, you know? I want them to do that with the chocolate glazed and the sour cream glazed, either in donut form or a Timbit form. That would be my ultimate S tier, you know, fantasy. So there you have it. So let's finish these Timbits. I'm really sort of prolonging this, aren't I? So good. Yeah, I mean, all the Timbits taste really good, especially if the actual Timbit is like fresh, tastes fresh. But still, I'm not sold on the cappuccino. Yeah. I don't know, man. Huh. Okay, I gotta pay attention. So I just had the cake, the birthday cake Timbit. Okay, so I have that in my brain now, how that tastes. So now I'm doing the fireworks one. Yeah, they do taste different. I think I prefer the birthday cake one. They do taste very similar though, I guess because they have the same base donut, but yeah. Either way, they all tasted very good. And even the ones I didn't have, being the chocolate creme brulee and the lime cheesecake, they still tasted good as well. And the honey dip I also didn't have. But that tastes good as well. So there were no duds. Like there used to be when I was a kid. There were some that I just didn't like at all. But apparently they've gone away with those flavors. Maybe due to popular demand, I'm not sure, but anyway, that was very good. So I'm gonna have the brownie. And I should probably just call it, not have any more food after that. But I'll see how I feel. I really shouldn't have any more food. So there's 3 donuts in here. So if I have all those, if I have those tomorrow, then I'm eating 3 donuts. Which isn't bad. I mean, I guess it is, because I was eating 4 donuts a day. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. And then, because I'm supposed to have cheesecake. I just have too many desserts. I don't know what I'm going to do with these extra Timbits. I'm going to have extra Timbits. I'm just going to have to throw them away. They're remarkably cheap, though. Like, I'm really surprised how cheap they were. I don't think I said this, but a 20 pack of the Timbits was $5 and something. Like $5.50. That seems crazy. And you can get a 50 pack apparently. And it's like $9.99 or something like that. It's pretty impressive how cheap it is. And I think, like, I know a half dozen donuts was $7 something, probably $7.50 or $7.70, which is pretty good. So, especially these days. All right, so I'm going to stick this in the microwave for, I'll put it in for 12 seconds. I was going to say 15, but it's just a small brownie. So I'll do it for 12 seconds, see how that is. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do after that. I'll stick this over here. All right, so brownie's going in. "12 seconds on the dot." Yeah, I started my video early today, which was very nice considering I had a very late video the other day. Did it even do anything? I think it did. I just pushed down on it a bit. Song just ended. Oh. Oh, good golly. So there's your brownie. Looks pretty good. I don't remember how it tastes. I think it has like dark chocolate chunks on the top. Oh yeah, it's definitely soft. Oh, and it's become moist. That's nice. Let's see if I can show it to you. I don't know if I'll be able to show it. You see the moistness on the inside there? Mmm. Yum. Yeah, it definitely softened up. Yeah, I'm not sold on the brownie though. I mean, it tastes pretty good. I'm definitely eating it. Okay, that was a better bite. Oh yeah, that was really good. I mean, yeah, if you have a craving for a brownie, this will definitely satisfy your craving. But that Longo's one that I had the other day was just, it was way better. Still tastes good, don't get me wrong. All right, last bite. The last bite was really good. So, I mean, it is a good brownie. Don't get me wrong. It tastes very good. I just think the Longo's one was better. Now, I'm going over in my head, I'm have a bit of a predicament going on here. So I've got one more day of Tim Hortons, supposedly being tomorrow. However, I've got 3 donuts and I have a bunch of Timbits. So I was eating 4 donuts a day. Well, I mean, I had 7 donuts and then I had 5 donuts and then I had 4 donuts. So what I was trying to think how many Timbits would equal a full donut. And I think it's probably like 4 Timbits would equal a full donut. So if I have these 3 donuts, maybe I could have 8 Timbits as well. Actually, that would be pretty good. I think that would be okay. That way I could have 4 chocolate glazed Timbits and 4 sour cream glazed Timbits. But I still have a whole bunch of extra Timbits. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm just going to have to throw them away, unfortunately. Once again, I got too much food. I think I'm done for today, though. I have to stop. Otherwise, I'm going to feel not very good, just like yesterday. So I think that's going to be it for me today. Tomorrow, I might not even have breakfast. I'm still going to have my apple 100%, but I'm just wondering if I should sort of try not to eat tomorrow, except for supper and dessert. Because I have to sustain this eating, these extravagant meals. I have to try to sustain that. So I have to give myself the best opportunity to try and manage that. So tomorrow, I eat 3 donuts and I eat 8 Timbits. That sounds pretty good. So there's this whole thing, which is basically going to go unfinished. I don't even know how many Timbits are in here, but there's a lot. And then, there's just so many Timbits. I shouldn't have got these donuts. I just had a hankering for the... Okay, maybe I just have half of a donut tomorrow. Half of these donuts. I don't have to have the whole donut. Okay. Anyway, I'm just sort of talking out loud here. Thinking out loud, I should say. Talking is usually done out loud. Usually. I'm just thinking out loud because, I'll just, once again, I'll wing it. I'll just play it by ear, by stomach. So I'll start off by like cutting the donuts in half. And I'll have half a donut, and then I'll have some Timbits, and then I'll see if I want to finish the donuts or if I want to have more Timbits and all that sort of stuff. Either way, Monday, the 4th, I have to start eating that cheesecake. The cheesecake weighs 1 kilogram. So what I'm saying is it's a big cake. I still haven't opened it, but I did see it in the display case at the grocery store, but it's 1 kilogram. Just to give you an idea, the chocolate brownie cheesecake that I had is 600 grams. So that's just over half a kilogram. So it's 0.6 kilograms. And so I'll just say the cheesecake is 1,000 grams. There you go. 1,000 grams. The chocolate brownie cheesecake I had was 600 grams. And I split that into 2. So I had that over the course of 2 days. What was it? The triple chocolate cake I had. I think that's the last cake that I had. I split that into 2, and I had that over the course of 2 days. That one is 775 grams. Is that true? It is true. Wow. That was a big cake. And I remember mentioning how big those pieces were. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll probably have to cut the cheesecake in 3. So that would be 333 grams per slice, per meal. And if you compare that with, so that's basically, it's more than the brownie chocolate cheesecake, because that would be 300 grams per meal, but I think it's less than the triple chocolate cake, because that was 775. I did the math earlier. Yeah, 775 divided into 2. If you do 800 divided into 2, it would be 400. So it's like 3 something. 387, I think, is what I said. 387 and a half grams. So yeah, so it's not quite as much as the triple chocolate cake, splitting the cheesecake into 3, but it's bigger than the brownie chocolate cheesecake. Once again, I'm just thinking out loud. And I have to finish that cheesecake by the 6th. Now, I went to the grocery store and I asked the girl if she knew what the best before date was on the cheesecake, and she said the 7th. And then she gave me the box, and the box said the 6th. So I don't know if like they just subtract a day when they make their label at the grocery store. Like the cake place might give them the cake and give the best before date, and then the grocery store might subtract a day when they make their label. I don't know. That was my theory. Either way, I want to be done that cheesecake on the 6th. So I have to eat it the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th. Basically what I'm saying is I have too much food. So anyway, we'll figure that out tomorrow. Hopefully I have an appetite tomorrow. I'm sure I will. I did today. But I think I need to do some digesting. I need my body to just, get on with the digestive process. And yeah, so get ready for tomorrow. It's going to be the exact same, well, not quite exactly the same. Dessert will be different, but once again, there's going to be a huge plate of Indian food. So I'll see you tomorrow.